These people are more entitled and sour than Warhead candies. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have not stared death in the face like I have with these candies. Go out, buy a pack of Warheads. I've warned you, yellow and purple, by far the worst ones. There are some people out there who can handle the sour. I'm not one of them. There's a customer who shops at my store who always throws the loose change they get back into the garbage can on their way out. Oh boy. I mean, hey, I don't like carrying change around at all. I hate it. I don't carry cash. I don't carry change. I don't like it. But I'm about to throw it in the garbage and pretend that it's nothing. There are people who could very much use it, whether that's 10 cents, whether that's 5 cents. That all adds up. Keep it. Give it to somebody on the streets rather than throw it in the garbage. Oh my God. Like honestly, leaving it on the ground would be better so that people can see it and find it and pick it up. That's sad. Oh God, no, don't sneeze. We're not gonna sneeze. We're not gonna sneeze. I refuse to let myself sneeze. My mom made homemade gifts for my dad's sisters one year, but they scoffed and said handmade gifts were cheap and worthless and they wanted something better next time.
I love homemade gifts.
Oh, I think they are so much better because someone took the time to make it. Anyone can go to a store and buy something, you know what I mean? Like to take the time to get creative and make something homemade, like I love that. That means way more. Like give me a noodle necklace. I'll be thrilled. I loved making those as kids. Or like you make art with dry pasta noodles. My poor parents are probably like, this is great. Throw it in the garbage. Probably me. Oh, like you're the entitled person and you're just gonna throw yourself under the bus? I was cold and my very kind friend offered me his denim jacket, which I thanked him for, but politely declined. Then my husband, who is known for throwing people, especially me, under the bus, piped up and said I rejected it because I think denim is tacky and that I'd rather be cold than wear it. Sadly, it's true. I love that you're admitting this though. You know what? To each their own. Everyone can have their taste in clothing and what they like to wear and what they don't like to wear. But I'm like, if you're that cold, like someone's offering, just wear it.
Just wear it.
Lady once tried to remove my jacket, but her kid was okay, hold on. Lady once tried to remove my jacket because her kid was cold at an outdoor event in the winter. Didn't even ask, just started trying to take it off me. Now I can't promise I wouldn't throw hands. I can't. If I'm chilling there and someone comes up and starts removing any piece of my clothing, what do you expect? That would be so alarming. That'd be so weird. Huh? Oh, y'all. The universe knows. Do not put Joce in a situation like that. I could not handle it well. While I sat waiting for a friend, someone refused to use the self-check-in machine in a hotel lobby. They said that I've paid for a service and I expect you to do this for me. I refuse to do your job. So she was moved to the queue for standard check-in and waited an extra 20 minutes for the people ahead of her to be seen before she could check in. Doing it herself is a 2-minute job. I saw someone do a whole Facebook thing about this the other day. I've seen it a few times. People on Facebook posting rants about self-checkout and how like I'm not doing your job for you, this is what you get paid for. It's like, do you know how many people have lost jobs to these machines? Their livelihoods are gone because now we're replacing jobs with machines to do it yourself. I don't get how people are upset about this. I don't understand. Like if anyone should be upset, it's employees who work at the stores. They're no longer needed because we're putting these machines here. Boggles my mind. My boss and I were meeting a colleague for lunch. When we get to the restaurant, we spot him seated and in a heated phone conversation. By the time we got within earshot, we hear, "You have ruined my Audi experience." Apparently, he didn't have his owner's manual in the glove box. He was furious that they handed it to him versus having it in the car. Oh, so you wanted somebody else to be responsible for the manual, not yourself. Interesting. Like that, genuinely, that ruins your Audi experience. I think you're gonna be all right. I think you're gonna be okay. Go find it wherever you put it, because it was in your hands. and put it in your car. I was riding my bike and had a signal saying it was good for me to cross. A person driving an SUV nearly hit me and then angrily gestured towards the crosswalk signal that still showed I was okay to cross. Yeah, that'd be annoying. I know a lot of people get annoyed with cyclists though, especially in Toronto. I don't know how cyclists do it. I do not want to be one with the road when I am riding a bike. I'm telling you that right now, especially in Toronto. Kudos to you, but I'd rather walk. Oh my God, look at this girl's face. I can't do the one eyebrow thing. Nope. I wish I could. How do they do that? Like, how do you train your eyebrows? I need to look at what I'm doing. No. Forget it. I went on a date to end things with a guy. I was smoking and ashes got to the bench seat I was sitting on. Naturally, I took tissues to wipe them down. The guy then asks me why I'm doing that because it was the waiter's job. I politely told him that... Excuse me. I politely told him that was how I was raised. Make a mess, you clean it. He then proceeded to tell me there was no point now paying the service tax. Glad I decided to leave. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who else thinks that that is the waiter's job if you're smoking and you ash on the table? Like, really? People are out there thinking like, oh, well, that's not my job. I'd be the same way. Make a mess, you clean it. Like, especially when it has nothing to do with the food or the restaurant. Like, you chose to smoke. And so the ashes that you have chosen to smoke, like, it has nothing to do with the restaurant or the waitress or the waiter. Worked at a Toys R Us. I was cleaning a spill by the checkout line. Kid dropped their soda. I gave off a tired sigh as I was mopping the floor and I heard a woman say to her little kid, "And that is why you're going to college." I was like, really? She didn't know I was in fact working 2 jobs to get through college. I hate this. It's so annoying. That's why, like, people assume if you work at like McDonald's or a fast food restaurant or retail, it's like you have no education. It's like you have no idea what goes on in their life. You have no clue. You've assumed they don't have an education. You've assumed you know their life inside and out. Like, and also, that's not a bad thing. It's a job. It's a job. They're getting a paycheck. They got to pay their bills. They might have to feed their family. Like, I hate that so much. Do you know how many comments I've got to me? You need to go to school. I have a university bachelor's degree, baby. You wouldn't even know that I minored in English. Yeah, can you believe that? Can you believe that? I can't even believe that, okay? It's so annoying. Even if you don't have an education, it doesn't make you any less of a person. It's so frustrating. I hate it. I hate it. They're working. They're contributing to their own livelihood and society. Like, f off. So I was at the pool with my 2 brothers and this lady came up in with her whole family and told us to leave since the pool is theirs. It was a public pool available to residents. Sounds like a Karen. I've literally seen Karen videos of Karens doing this at public pools, being like, this is where we're sitting. And it's like, well, funny enough, I'm already sitting here and you don't own it. Yeah, that'd be annoying. My ex-stepdaughter having a temper tantrum for 3 hours on her 13th birthday because she didn't get the just released iPhone, but the brand new previous edition. She also had thousands of dollars of Lush products, was taken to a beauty salon every 2 weeks for them to use depilatory cream on her, what the hell does that mean, and get a mani-pedi. Well, sounds just a little spoiled. I mean, just a little spoiled. 13 years old. 13 years old. I'm trying to picture my life at 13 years old. I don't even think I painted my nails then. I don't even think I had nail polish. iPhones wasn't a thing. Don't even think flip phones was a thing when I was 13. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 15 when I got my first job and I had to buy it myself. Kids these days. Not even kids these days. There's kids like this, no matter what stage of life. I've seen them all throughout life.
All throughout my time.
Making myself sound 75. Every day after work, I get the bus home almost every single day. Someone will push past me to get on as I'm trying to get off. Oh, anyone in Toronto out there? TTC? Same with elevators in my building. Is it not a rule of thumb that you let the people off first before you get on? Whether that's a bus, whether that's an elevator, I don't understand. every time I'm in my building elevator. A whole elevator of people, and people just start walking on. It's like, let us out. Anyways, rant over. In college, I was supposed to go see a movie with friends, but they decided not to go and instead spent 2 hours talking about the things they'll inherit when their family members pass. Well, sounds like a Friday night I don't want to be a part of. That's so morbid. I honestly would just go and see a movie alone at that point. Sounds like a better time. Hey, what do you want to do tonight? Hey, you want to talk about what we're going to inherit once our family dies? Sounds like a good time, man. I'll be there. No. I do wonder what I'll inherit, though. I don't know. I got a lot of siblings. We're going to have to fight for it. And I'm not the favorite either. I'm not the favorite child. Believe it or not. I'm not the favorite. One of my teachers used to say that looking into the mirror and only seeing the negatives about you is a girl-only thing. She said that boys don't have insecurities. She said, I'm sorry, boys, but you don't have insecurities. It's more of a girl thing. I could see almost all the boys fighting back tears. Yeah, and that's what's wrong with this world. Well, one of many things. But yeah, people just assume that only females have insecurities with their bodies, and that's so far from true. And this is probably why men and boys feel that they can't talk about insecurities because it makes them less of a boy or a man. Every human, no matter what you identify as, has insecurities and flaws. That's mind-blowing. I need water. Look how cute this water bottle is. My friend made it for me. Has my name on it. You could probably read that. I didn't have to tell you that. I don't want to get my lip gloss on it. That's great. Don't want to get my lip gloss on it. So let me just pour it down my face. It's literally down my hole. Can't take me anywhere. Probably my dad complaining that his employees don't want to do extra work for free anymore and that they take their whole lunch break instead of cutting it short to get back to work. I told him it seemed reasonable to want to be paid for work you do. He told me to see it from his perspective. Yeah, I have worked a job like that before. I don't know why anyone would assume that anyone would want to work for free, but it's easy for like the business owner to say, right? Who's making all the money? Like, okay. Someone once stole my car to buy gardening supplies because they didn't want to get their own car dirty. Like they stole your car, went to buy it and returned your car. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't want to get my car dirty. Well then, they are going to great lengths. Like, their biggest concern is getting their car dirty. What about the charge you're about to have?
For theft of stolen vehicle.
Like, car dirty? You're gonna be behind bars. You won't even have a car. A guy I met at a college party said he crashed his 4th car and that he was mad at his dad for not buying him a 5th. These were brand new cars, each of them over $50,000. He said, and I quote, I'm not getting a job until my dad buys me a new car. I've earned it. Well, honestly, I'm pointing the finger at dad there. Crashed 4 cars and you still continue to buy him a car over $50,000? It's your fault. Duh. Of course he expects it.
You keep giving it to him.
Last but not least, my fiance's friend blew up on her because she couldn't drop everything, drive 2 hours in winter weather to go out for brunch and a spa day for her birthday. Anyone getting mad at this? Like, are we 7?
You didn't come to my birthday party.
Get over it. Also, driving in winter sucks. I drive as little as possible in the winter time. So don't invite me to your birthday party. Basically, to sum it up, don't invite me anywhere. Because I'm probably sitting at home watching Hannah Montana. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. Try Warheads. If you try Warheads, tell me. And if you have tried Warheads, also tell me. Or did we all die together? The yellow and the purple ones? Or is it just me? Am I a little pansy? Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. And good luck with the Warheads. If you're trying them, don't say I didn't warn ya.